Alright, so I'm hoping you can hear me because there's quite a bit of wind today. It's actually a very beautiful day in our neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's actually 51 degrees today, which is kind of the out of the ordinary for us. At this time tomorrow, there's going to be anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of snow on the ground, along with a 50 to 60 mile per hour wind. And so that's how the weather is in our town, in our state. And so I wanted to get out here and do this video because I'm not going to be able to do anything this coming weekend. Probably be spending my time shoveling the driveway. So anyway, the gesture mode, you know, from what it looks like to me, is the gesture mode you can stand out in the middle of nowhere and put your drone up in the air and you make a certain gesture and it will take a photo of you. And I just played with it a little bit, and actually if you have it in video mode, it will follow you. So it's kind of like the follow me mode or the active tracking mode. And so I found it kind of interesting, kind of weird that it worked like that. But I'm going to put it up in the air now and just get some footage of it following me around in the gesture mode. So here we go. I'm so glad that we were able to get out and fly the other day, because just like I said, 24 hours later, this is what it looked like outside. And yes, it was as miserable as it looked. It was 2 days straight of 60 mile per hour winds, so not the ideal flying conditions for a drone or anything at all. So anyway, my niece came over for a visit and she really wanted to fly my Mavic. So I let her take it out, fly it around, and get some footage. And as you can see, even a 12-year-old can fly this thing and get some pretty cool footage. I think I'm going to do a whole separate video on letting people fly my Mavic with just a 2-minute crash course and how to fly it. So keep watching for that. After having some fun, my niece agreed to be the subject for the gesture mode. Now I wanted to try out the gesture mode on the Mavic Pro since I got it because it looks pretty interesting. Now how this gesture mode is supposed to work is you put your arms up so the drone can see you, you make a box with your fingers, and then after a few seconds it will take a photo of you. But we actually tried it several times and we could not get it to work. I'm not sure what we were doing wrong. So then what I did, I went through the gesture mode ritual, put my arms up, made the little square, but what I did is I left the camera in video mode. Surprisingly, what happened is it locked on right away and it followed me around. And what happened is it actually defaulted to active tracking mode. Now that's a whole separate video and I'm going to do that later. But I found it very interesting that we could not get it to work for the photo mode, but in video mode it worked instantly. It locked on and I just walked around the street, I walked around the driveway, and it followed me wherever I went. I'm not sure if that's what it was supposed to do, but that's what it did. It was kind of cool and I really like the active tracking mode, but as far as the gesture mode goes, I don't think it's something I'm going to use. If I want to take a photo of myself or of a group of people that I'm with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the drone up in the air, I'm going to set it on time lapse and maybe set it for every 5 seconds or 3 seconds or whatever to take a photo, and then set the controller down, and then I'll be able to get a whole bunch of photos with different poses. And so I think that's the way to go if you want to get some photos of yourself. Or you can just leave the controller in your hand and take a photo of yourself holding the controller, and that's not so bad either. I think the gesture mode has potential, but I don't plan to use it at all until there's an update. Maybe they fix it and maybe there's something different that they'll do with it, but for now it's not a mode I'm going to use. So there we go. If you have any advice, maybe we did something wrong and I don't know what it was, go ahead and comment below. Also, if you have any comments or questions about it, put those in the comments below. I usually respond to comments the very same day that you guys post them. I try to keep up with the questions that you guys have or any comments that you have. Also, if you got anything out of this video and you want to see more beginner tips for the Mavic Pro, click on that thumbs up. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, and I know it will for you too. Finally, please subscribe to my channel. I really hope to grow this channel. I'm going to keep doing more videos on the Mavic Pro from a beginner's viewpoint, and hopefully I can share something that's going to benefit you guys. So click on subscribe, click on that little bell thingy so you never miss a video that I post. So thanks for watching, and as always, fly safe and fly smart.